What's up, guys? We're at CES 2018 and we're hanging out with AORUS, and they have a real surprise for us. They have an X470 motherboard. So that is for next generation Ryzen, which is coming out later this year. So let's jump right into the board here. This is the X470 AORUS Gaming 7 Wi-Fi. This will be, at least to start, their highest end X470 motherboard. So some changes that we're going to see from the previous generation. We'll start up here with our heat sinks, and these heat sinks are a true heat sink. So we actually have a fin design, which is going to provide better cooling. You know, we want to keep the power delivery components nice and cool, and you have that. Now, for power delivery, we have a 10+2 power phase design there, and bringing power into your CPU, we have our 8-pin up here. Plus, we have an extra 4-pin if you need it. Now, moving down the board, we have our 3 PCI Express 3.0 X16 slots. I believe it goes X16, X8, and X4. And these, of course, have the metal shielding, and they do have the awesome lighting. Of course, you're going to see that all over the board. We have an added M.2 with this generation, and they have a newly designed heat sink there. The entire board has the awesome lighting. Of course, we know AORUS for their great lighting. We used their motherboard in our ultimate RGB build, so we have awesome RGB lighting all over. And of course, we have the awesome digital LED down here, and this can be configured to do some really cool stuff. We have some rainbow going on, as you can see. So that right there is really awesome. And I'm going to pick up the board here, and we are going to move on to the rear IO. And you can see that the IO shield is actually attached. That is going to look really good. It allows you to do some cool things, like you can have integrated lighting, and it makes it easier to install in your system. We also have a power and BIOS reset back here. Not often you see the power on the back here. Makes it very convenient, really easy to access. And this is not just a BIOS reset switch, because you know sometimes you might actually accidentally press that, and that's not something that you want to do. So you can go into the BIOS and just make that a normal system reset switch. So really cool, and one of the first boards we've seen with that back there. Now, this board will be available hopefully sometime in April. Of course, it all depends on AMD, but this board will be priced right around $250.